All right, let's look at importing assets into the After Effects project. So I can start from scratch. Oftentimes in After Effects, you may start with an empty project, an empty composition. I can also import video. I can import still graphics, and those can be photos. Those can be vector graphics, like JPEGs, or vector file formats. I can import music, and I can organize and sort and control these inside of After Effects. Let's go ahead and jump into After Effects. How do I get my footage into After Effects? There's a couple of ways. One, I can go to File. I can go down to Import, File, or multiple files. Actually, if you use File to work, I can select multiple files. I can right-click and choose Import File. I can also, over here in the project area, double-click and import file. Okay, so I can import a static image, and these are images are going to be provided for you so you can practice and go along. So here are two JPEGs. I'm going to control click and select both of those and import those into my composition, right? So now if I want to see one, I can double click on it and it's going to open, and this is footage. This is a separate window from my composition, right? When I'm done looking at it, I can close it, right? Let's make a composition by clicking and dragging it down onto the timeline, and you'll see that that's one way to start a composition. It's going to take these settings of the file there, right? I'm going to delete that. I can also grab it, drag it, and drop it onto the screen. And when I drag it onto the screen, it's going to be on the screen. Now the difference is, let me delete that, is that if I grab the file and drag it onto the timeline, I can grab the scrubber and I can choose where the file starts on the timeline. So that's one of the differences. So what else can I import into here? Let's go back up to File, and we're going to choose Import File, and I can import these video clips. I'll grab the video clips and import those. And now I've got the video clips in. I can grab those and drag those onto the timeline. And so there's the video clip on the timeline, and then there's the photograph sitting above it, right? So wherever the objects are, they're going to be stacking on top of each other. And then if it starts here in the timeline, I won't see that object until I come to it. Let's import some more footage. I'm going to go to File. I'm going to choose Import File. And let's import the logo, and we'll import the audio file, and then I'll import those as well. So now I've got a number of different types of media. So one of the things I can do is I can organize the content. I can make a folder. Let's say I come down here and I click Create New Folder, and I'll make a folder called Video. And then I can take all my video clips, control click, select those, and drag those into that video folder. And so the idea is that the larger the smaller the project is, the less work you'll have to do to be organized. The larger a project becomes, the more important it is, the more imperative it is to impose some system of navigation and organization over your project. So I can make folders, I can make subfolders, and I can organize my content into my project. So if I wanted to make a subfolder, I could select that, click to make a subfolder, and call this new video clips, or whatever the case may be. And now I've got a subfolder inside of that folder. Okay, so I might want to make another folder for my still files. So I'll click the new folder, a new bin, and I'll call this GFX. And then I'll move all my clips into that. Okay, and there we go. So I'm organizing. I can actually right click here and change the color of these little label groups, if that's helpful to you as you're working in your project, okay? So that's how I import my footage into my After Effects project, okay? And it's actually pretty straightforward. We'll come back. We're going to start doing some animation shortly.